here in Woodland Hills, up in the hills, several miles south of Ventura Boulevard.
Hello. Why is my Elgato not working? Sorry guys, my microphone is not connecting. I'm gonna need a minute to get all this tech going. Got ourselves a little police chase here during a rainy Thursday in Southern California.
Once again, an older model Chevy Tahoe traversing the windy roads of the Santa Monica Mountains here in Woodland Hills, turning on to Topanga Canyon Boulevard off of Mulholland. This vehicle covered in spray paint and graffiti.
This is a popular little
He's got at least one unit right behind him here, speeding up a little bit down Topanga Canyon Boulevard,
Topanga Canyon, Mulholland Drive,
back towards Ventura.
That's a red Dodge Charger. Red. Christy on the call. Okay.
Picking up speed northbound
All right,
Topanga
I'm here,
Canyon
people.
Boulevard.
Boogity, 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 let's go chasing here. Topanga Canyon Boulevard,
picking up the pace
off
here.
Mulholland Drive, up here in the Calabasas
windy,
area,
parts of
Western Valley, San Fernando Valley here in Southern California. Chris Chrissy on the call.
Of 60 miles per hour northbound Topanga Canyon Boulevard. Very light traffic.
What's good?
That could change as he
Not
gets
4
further up
stars,
north
I
here
apologize.
into the San Fernando Valley. You can see him coming up on a red light here. He's got Ventura County PD, Sheriff's deputies right behind him. 3 units, a 4th unit.
It's going to be quite loud with Chris because I'm going through my computer speakers. Let me try. My mic's not working for some reason.
Ventura County Sheriff taking this pursuit into LAPD's jurisdiction.
Sorry guys, I'm going to have to rock with my laptop speakers because this is just not working.
This could be a multi-agency effort depending on where and how this ultimately concludes. In the meantime, you can see that older model Chevy Tahoe continuing.
Dodge Charger, not a Chevy Tahoe.
Chris,
you know better than that.
Topanga Canyon Boulevard, coming up on Ventura Boulevard, making the right on Ventura.
Okay, Ventura Boulevard in Topanga Canyon. This is one of the more popular areas here up in Woodland Hills, around the Calabasas area, off Mulholland Drive, Topanga Canyon Boulevard, Ventura Boulevard. Anyone that's been to the valley knows this area quite well. Even be a little busy on a rainy night here in Los Angeles.
You can see those units
not so rainy anymore, but it's been raining pretty significantly. DJ Ryerson bombs the chat with 10 new subs for people to retake the lead. W's in the chat for the most popular community member. Continues to support this show every single time we go live. You guys owe him 100 W's for how many times he's provided subs to this community. Shout out to you,
his way around traffic here again. Very, very light traffic.
Gotta get you a shirt, DJ. I feel like you've earned a shirt at this point. I just don't want to set the precedent because then I'm going to have to give out a whole bunch of shirts.
Again, an older model vehicle with a lot of spray paint on it.
Yeah, what is going on here with the back left quarter panel? It's got graffiti all over it. What is going on here?
Eastbound Ventura Boulevard. The chase continues, picking up speed here at about 45, 50 miles per hour. Ventura County deputies continuing to follow him here along Ventura as LAPD tracks the progress of this pursuit as well. Now getting into the turn lane here as he's setting up to go through the red light maybe, or turning off of Ventura. Looks like he's going to try and run the light here. Running the red light. He's got deputies on his tail here, both left and right rear as he makes that left turn onto DeSoto Avenue.
Oh God, pit maneuver coming up here. That looks like a pit trying to box him in. He's going to overshoot the pit maneuver. What is going on? Not under the bridge.
Coming at the other end of the freeway and losing his opportunity to turn around and get back on the freeway. Now committed to
so maybe that was by design that the cop drove ahead so he couldn't get back on the freeway, keep him on the side streets. And we know on the side streets, pit maneuver is available as well as spike strips if we stay in the area. It's always under the damn bridge, though. Why must it be under the bridge? It says bow. What does it say on the back? So weak?
Prove successful. That pit maneuver is not an option yet. He's going a little
bit too fast. I thought it was an overdrive there for a second.
Definitely picking up speed as well as he continues northbound DeSoto Avenue here in Woodland Hills.
Intense chase here, people. Just 5 minutes into it. Those of you just joining us, we're in the Woodland Hills coming out of Calabasas. Topanga Canyon Boulevard off Mulholland Drive. Really popular area part of the valley here, just north of the Hollywood Hills. We have, I'm not sure of the jurisdiction in pursuit, but they sure look like they are going to pit, and here we come again. That is a Sheriff's Department vehicle pulling up alongside, maybe trying to get a look inside there before they pit. That might be the design with that.
Next to that driver's side door,
they're getting a look inside that vehicle. Don't know what the want is, unfortunately.
Deputy, and maybe looking for an opportunity to get back on the freeway here. Now making a left turn onto Canoga Ave. No entrance ramp here, but it's going to put him back underneath the 101 freeway here in just a minute. If he continues southbound,
he's hovering around the 101
Canoga Avenue, you can see those units making the turn with him. They have not attempted that pit maneuver yet, and again, they really haven't had the perfect opportunity, but going through these red lights at speeds upwards of 40 miles per hour, barely braking. We don't know if anybody else is inside the vehicle other than the driver at this point, although there is a suspicion that he may be under the influence. That is preliminary information.
That's not the one. That was a solid red light, by the way.
With the kind of driving that we're seeing here.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to those of you who are just joining us. 6.5 minutes on the uptime here with this stream. We are in the middle of a police chase in Woodland Hills. There's a 3-star chase. A little bit of action here, going back under the 101 with a huge bridge here. I hate those damn overpasses. We got cops littered all over the street. Coming up to an intersection here, we've gone through multiple red lights. Now we're going the wrong side of the road.
Over the double yellow lines and now back onto eastbound.
That would be wrong side of the road. Gets through the intersection there on a left-hand turn. We're starting to do circles around Ventura Boulevard, and you guys are experienced in the chat enough at this point to know if we keep doing circles in the same area, what does that lead to? An opportunity for the police to set up some spike strips if he's not leaving, and they can start surrounding the exits with spike strips.
Is now traveling on busy, or what is normally a busy Ventura Boulevard. It's quiet right now, but it's busy enough that they really can't set up for a spike strip here. And a pit maneuver at these speeds really is not an option at this point.
No pit maneuver because, guys, we can't see what's in front of the car, in front of the suspect. So if you pit and there's oncoming traffic and you pit the car into an oncoming innocent person, that would be a problem.
Pulling back a bit, potentially giving this pursuit up.
Okay, I'll turn. Guys, I'm dealing with a little mic issue here, so I'm using the computer speakers, which is why my voice is probably lower than usual. But I'll turn Chris up just enough so I'm able to speak over him.
He has really acted much more erratic, and that may have been enough to lose the tail of Ventura County Sheriff's Department. We'll see if anybody picks it up here.
Can you guys still hear it now? Okay, we just got the lower third graphic here. We are now live on ABC7 in Los Angeles on the main station.
Thank you. Once again, a reckless driver continuing to speed down Ventura Boulevard, losing Ventura County Sheriff's deputies, but still driving erratic nonetheless. We'll see if LAPD picks up this pursuit or if California Highway Patrol shows any interest in pulling this suspect over again.
Could you guys hear what I was saying before, or was it too loud? Do I need to repeat what's going on here? Are you guys able to hear?
An illegal turn and then failure to yield, but the driving has since picked up quite a bit, and with the intelligence they are working with on this driver, it's certainly a possibility that they are motivated enough to pick this up. But again, it started in Ventura County, so
good.
To pick up a vehicle
Cat says, I'm a sad Pistons fan. This chase made my night. That's
why
we're here. Is that a citizen setting up for a pit? Oh, God, it felt like it for a second. When they started hovering on the back left quarter panel and then accelerating, I'm always going to think they're going for a pit maneuver.
This evening. But again, his antics were enough to lose Ventura County Sheriff's.
Dude, I looked at flights for Detroit for that game against the Raptors. It's like almost $1,000 round trip to go from LA to Detroit right now. I'm gonna have the last time I did that, I paid $1,200 for a Spirit Airlines flight from LA to Cleveland on the same day they were playing Game 7. That was for Game 7 of a historic finals, not the damn Detroit Pistons. This car feels like it wants to be.
There does appear to be some interest on the part of the California Highway Patrol. In fact, CHP.
Oh, that's CHP. Look at the door. Look at the door.
The pursuit. Right now,
look at the driver's side door. You can see the Highway Patrol written on there with their logo. I thought that black Dodge Charger was going to do something there for a second. We know the CHP likes to dominate these chases. If they're going to take it over, they want it exclusively.
Turn off of Ventura Boulevard onto Corbin Avenue into a possible gas station.
Gas station.
Into a gas station.
What are we doing?
Highway Patrol.
What are we doing? That is one grungy Dodge Charger.
Empty, right, Rob? Empty passenger seat.
Yeah, there's nobody in the passenger seat. This does not feel like someone that's going to be pulling over anytime soon driving this shaggin' wagon.
Trying to get more units into the area to potentially
there was no Denny's there.
Got a handful of CHP units coming down Ventura Boulevard now with their lights and sirens blaring. This could be the resumption of this pursuit here. In just a moment, you can see they're about.
Oh God, they're about a half a mile away.
Primary unit who's continuing.
They're coming. CHP is coming. There's one CHP in tow, but he doesn't have his red and blues on. Might be waiting to flick the sirens for when the cavalry gets there. Shaggin' wagon. Get used to it. Millennial talk only in here. We've seen plenty get away. Now we're lit up. Now we are engaged.
All right. Lights and sirens back on. The pursuit is back on. California Highway Patrol.
That could have been a pit maneuver. Is this an unreal? No, it's
now speeding up with that primary unit pulling up.
It says like Bowser on the back or something, doesn't it?
And he is now on Tampa Avenue.
This is not an on-ramp. This feels like a pit.
CHP ready to continue this pursuit.
Whoa! Whoa! Fishtailed on his own, tried to pit maneuver, hit him with the cage, and we're still going. He lost control of the back left there. We did a little slip and slide. Here comes the CHP going for a pit. We're picking up speed. We make a left-hand turn, which is right for a pit maneuver. Absolutely not. We're still going here after a little slip. That was a save right there. That going just slow enough that the pit maneuver is going to be ineffective. They need to be speeds between about 30 and 45 miles an hour for that to happen. Back on Big Side Street here, illuminated. All right, we have used up our first of 9 lives here. I have no clue where that spin came from. Just overdrove the corner. Here we come again. Here we come again. This is going to be a pit. Oh no, not the underpass. They got him under the overpass.
Along the right side, we'll see if the vehicle comes to a stop
here.
And
whoa!
Look at this.
Is that a gun?
Who is that? Who is that?
Oh my God!
That's the suspect. The driver.
Oh my God!
Now a foot pursuit.
He's fast as shit. He's getting chased. He's getting chased down.
He is not cooperating at all.
Oh God! Boom!
Fortunately, he's being tackled to the ground. He was gesturing to those pursuing officers on foot, and it almost looked like he was pointing something.
I thought he was pointing a gun.
It looked like it was
oh my God!
Certainly enough to really.
That was a clothesline from hell.
There are plenty of CHP.
He was so fast, but the cop was faster.
With a handful of officers tackling that suspect.
That was a human for a missile. Who is that guy? Get him on the 4x100 U.S. Olympic team. He was running in those yellow-ass fire pants, too. Skin missile.
Appeared to be gesturing with his hands pointed directly at those officers.
Wow. Code 4, people. 4's in the chat. Do you all see that closing speed? Ah! He was so fast.
Well, some dramatic moments here. Again, you're just if you're just joining us, you're seeing the end of this pursuit along Tampa Avenue, a pursuit that started in Ventura County down Mulholland Highway into LA, into LA.
I don't know if ABC does replays online. Maybe I'll stick around for a little bit, but this dude is code 4.
The 101 freeway where he was beginning to lose control. They gave it another attempt at a pit maneuver, and you see the
in those pants. Yo, the chase down.
And them chasing him on foot, ending in a tackle in the middle of the roadway here, but that could have ended much more violently. Fortunately, a peaceful end after that suspect really
They're gonna be.
appeared to be.
Can you believe the fuck of? What are the fucking chances of the pit maneuver occurring under the overpass? Why does this always happen? Now we'll get a look at what happened. This is clearly gonna be a pit. Did he wreck? Did we miss a massive wreck?
SUV ending up doing
No.
a full 180.
That's just a 180. He got pit. He got pit under the overpass.
Of Tampa Avenue underneath the 101 freeway. Lots of debris and belongings now spilling out onto the road there. Again, they have cleared the vehicle. Nobody else inside that SUV. The driver now being taken.
I wonder if Eliana got it on the other angle.
Foot pursuit.
How did the trunk get open? Did they hook the trunk? He probably hooked it and drove through, and it just popped the trunk open. It was a pit and run. That's a good one. Pit and run. Yeah, what was that? That was not a good idea. Getting into a 3-point stance. Getting into 3-point stance. And just facing the cops is asking to get lit up. I don't know how he didn't get shot there. Maybe the cops didn't have their guns drawn. We couldn't see. It was the damn overpass.
10 for Tampa and the 101.
Wow. All right. I think we're code 4 people.
And that will do it for our coverage from up here in Air 7 HD. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock coming up on ABC 7 in just about 35 minutes.
Wow. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this before we head out. If you're new to the stream, please follow the account and turn on your notifications so that you know when this happens again. Sometimes they go a couple hours, sometimes they go a couple minutes, and somewhere in between. Best way to do that is turn on your noties so that you don't miss one. We also have merchandise, birdsintheair.com. I know it's a little late for Christmas, but might have to add Skin Missile and Pit and Run to the shop up there, birdsintheair.com, for those of you interested in some police chase merchandise that the community has helped design. I don't know what's worse, the overpass or a pursuit tree. Pursuit tree is more frustrating. It's just bad luck for Missile Alliance. Yeah, you too, guys. Appreciate Super Trev. Everyone else that said what's up. If I don't see you guys before Christmas and the holidays, everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever it is that you celebrate. And until next time, it's your boy. I will see you.